I hope you didn't miss me. This lighting's awful, let me fix it. Ignore the, we're gonna call it glow, also sweat coming from my face. I've literally just come back from the gym. I am going to have a shower after this and then do some studying, so I thought I would film this in between. Welcome guys, you've probably seen the title, to a Q&A. Buckle up, you're going to learn a lot more about me. Everyone's so gonna come at me now for the lighting, but you know what, I'd rather this and you see how red I am. Anyway, first question. Probably the hardest question to answer. My mum was adopted. She knows her mum, so do I. Grandma, I love her, but it's the dad we've never met and we will never meet. Genetics wise, my dad's side is English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh. My mum's side, from her genetic testing, there is French, Italian, English, and it's her dad who was American. I'm going to put a photo of him up now. It's the only photo we have. 6'7", tanned, boxer, dark eyes, very similar to how my brother looks. Now, the only surgery that I've ever got done is, drum roll, my tonsils taken out. Thank God. It was probably the most painful surgery that I have ever had and probably will ever have. I used to get tonsillitis like 10 times a year. I had abnormally large tonsils, so thank God those are out, but I've never had any filler, Botox, nothing. I very almost did get my lips done when I was 17, but I didn't. Number one, I'm scared of needles. Number two, my aunt convinced me out of it, and I am very happy that she did, because I was doing it for the wrong reasons, and now I have grown to love my face. Sounds very egotistical, but let me explain. Mindset now, which means I probably won't ever get surgery. If you want to get surgery, that's completely your choice, it's your body. But the way I now look at myself is my face is made up of hundreds of thousands of years of people who fell in love. To know that I can look at my mum and be like, I have her eyes. I can relate it to so much of my family. It just makes me so much more content with myself. For example, growing up, I used to look at those button noses and be like, oh, I love them, they're so cute. Everyone has it online, I really want a button nose. And then I came to realise it wouldn't suit a button nose, and as gorgeous as they are, my nose suits me. And it's not the conventional beauty standard by any means, because it's not sloped, but I've grown to love it over the years. The exact same with every other feature on my face. So that's the biggest reason that hate doesn't affect me, is that I'm content in myself. I value my brain more than how I look, and I will always stand by that. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will know this already. GCSE, straight 9s in every subject. The reason I know I got 100% in my English lit is because I had to get it remarked, because they'd missed off the last question when marking. So when I got it remarked, they sent me the percentage back, and that's how I know it was 100%. And A-levels, Chem Bio Maths, A star, A star, A star. EPQ, 100%, which I was very pleased with. And then I did the Lambda. I did 2 sets of Lambda, and they were both distinction. Chemistry award at my sixth form, and that was probably one of the reasons deep down that I chose chemistry at uni. And that leads me on to the next question. And that is chemistry, also with management, purely because I wanted to make sure that I had quite a lot of depth to the course that I was doing. And the reason I chose chemistry, well, it's a multitude of reasons, but I think this stuck with me. And it was, do something you love that others find hard, or do something you find easy that others find hard. And the reason is, number one, the more you learn, the more you love it. Number two, if you can do something that others can't, there's always going to be a gap in the market for you. So that is one of my biggest tips for choosing something at uni. And I think you guys probably know this right now. The first thing that I want to do before any grad job is I want to get this study platform up and running. Once I finish my exams in a couple of weeks and I take a bit of a break, I will have my head down and I will be getting all the resources, you name it, ready for this platform. I really want to create a community of girls that are supporting girls in education, and it means so much to me. You have no idea. I used to tutor for years and it brought me so much happiness, and the only reason I stopped, well, I still technically tutor, but the reason I pretty much stopped most of my students was because I didn't have time anymore. But to know that I can effectively do that full time after uni for however long, we don't know yet, is insane. So I cannot wait to create that, and yeah, that's already making me smile now. When people meet me, I don't know why, but people always think I'm small. I think my frame is relatively petite, but I'm tall. I'm I'd say 5'9" now. Like, I'm tall. I've got, oh God, my legs. I've got very long limbs. We met on April Fool's Day, and we effectively say that since we've been dating, because neither of us met anyone else since that first date. So it's now been 2 April Fool's Days. It's been, well, 3 technically. It's been 2 years together, which is crazy, and hopefully we'll be moving in together over summer. It's been long distance for the whole time effectively, but now it's properly long distance with him in Japan. Like, I speak to him like 3 times a day. It's crazy. But not long. At least I've got my exams to kind of knuckle down, and I'm planning as much as I can after my exams to keep me busy, because he's not back until probably the 10th, and then he's got his race and whatnot, so I'm not going to see him for a while. It's fine, we're gonna keep pushing through. Everyone gets bloated. The only reason you guys don't see me bloated on here is, number one, it's probably when I'm filming. I normally film midday. Number two, I don't eat foods that I know make me bloat. Believe me, there's foods that really irritate my stomach, but I'll just choose not to eat them. Or if I'm not going out, I probably eat them anyway. But everyone bloats. It is completely normal. Your body is meant to change throughout the day, okay? So please remember that. No matter what you see online, whether it's me or someone else, everyone bloats. Everyone. And I probably owe James a big thanks to this. Is I was so scared to post my real self online for so long, because I said I was effectively bullied growing up for being a nerd, and I'm sure most of you who watch this know the feeling. And I think because of that, I didn't really want to post like my studying or even just speaking content. And I think I got to a point where I no longer cared what other people thought, and I thought, you know what, if I'm like this, there's going to be other people who want to do well, who enjoy learning. And I did, and that was pretty much like in October time. This has happened so quickly, it still doesn't make sense, but he's the one who inspired me to just be myself, and I can't be more grateful for that. I would love to do a PhD, but I know already, and how I feel right now, I am so incredibly burnt out and I need a break. It is in the back of my mind that once I get this platform up and running, studying wise, that I could maybe go back to uni the year after. I just need to see. I need to make sure that my mental health is in the right place before I start, because when I work hard, and I think I need a bit of space from university, because the problem is, if I do this studying platform, I'm going to have to study effectively the A-levels and the GCSEs again to be able to rewrite the notes. To do that on top of uni would be hard, hence I am thinking in the back of my mind of giving it a year out and maybe going back, but we will see. That's too far in the future. For someone who's very competitive, surprisingly, I don't ever compare myself to others, ever, when I work. And the reason is, and this is going to sound so cringy, I work because I want to be the best version of myself. In my head, I still remember this, every birthday I would wish to get straight 9s. I would wish to get AAA star. I constantly would wish to do the best, and it was never comparing myself to anyone. I wanted to prove to myself that whatever I could put my mind to do, I could get. And here I am now. It's all about self-belief. The more you compare yourself to others, the worse you're going to do. You are your own biggest competitor. Please just focus on that. I know for a fact that my videos would have been sent to group chats. There would have been people who've made fun of me, but you know what? They're talking about me. I'm living my life happily. The only time someone's ever going to be negative about you is because they're insecure about themselves, and you've just got to pity them. If someone who's close to me, whether that's a family member or a friend, was to criticize me in that way, I'd be hurt. I'm human, of course I'd be hurt. But if a stranger on the internet who I've never met, who doesn't know me, is going to comment something about my appearance, how is that going to affect me? It's obvious that they're projecting something that they are really insecure about. When you post online, you've got to be confident in yourself, otherwise you are going to ruin your mental health. Anyway, that was a rant and a half. As I said, guys, when my exams are done, I promise you, you will be getting much better content from me. I am planning on vlogging a week of my life through my finals, so you'll get to see a bit of that, and hopefully I will vlog my graduation in July. There's going to be a lot of vlogs coming up. As always, guys, thank you. You have effectively changed the trajectory of my life in the span of 6 months, and I'm now pursuing something that I am so incredibly passionate in. It's giving me goosebumps. Like, this is something that fulfills me. That's all I can say. So I'm actually tearing up now, but thank you, and I'll see you soon.